Hi everyone, it's Jeannie. Today I am in my kitchen and this is going to be kind of a fast video, and I just thought I'm putting together an appetizer to take to some friend's house later this evening. And what I love making is tzatziki, and it's kind of a yogurt dip, and you use pita bread. So I'm going to show you what goes in it, how I put it together, how easy it is, but how delicious it is. So I'm just using my iPhone to record this. Nothing fancy, no focus issues, no lighting issues. This is just my phone. So I hope you enjoy this and I hope you try it. It's delicious. And so let me know in the comments if you do. I'll post the recipe in my video description and also just kind of show you what I do. Okay, so here are the ingredients. We've got an English cucumber, we've got some garlic, some lemon, white pepper, some kosher salt, some fresh dill, some olive oil, some white vinegar, and I'm using white wine vinegar, and some Greek yogurt. I'm going to finish this one up and then go into the new one. And now, if you don't have fresh garlic, you can use the garlic, but fresh is always better. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grate this English cucumber. And I don't see why you couldn't use any kind of cucumber, but this is nice. Just cut off the ends. And I'm just going to grate up this cucumber. Be careful toward the end. You don't want to hurt your fingers. I think we've all done that. I'm going to stop it right there. Because there's a lot of water in a cucumber, we want to squeeze that out. And so you can use a lot of paper towels, but I prefer to use either a cheesecloth or some tightly woven muslin. And we're just going to grab all that. I'm doing this one-handed, but you see how much water comes out. So to help this drain a little bit more, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of some kosher salt. And just stir that in. And that will help extract some of the water. So I'm going to let this sit on a little strainer with some weight on top, just to try to get out most of the water. Look at all that. You could put that cucumber water in a smoothie or a fruit drink because it's just cucumber water and it's actually good for you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is cut up and juice this lemon. So we're going to put garlic, and I use about 4, 5, or 6 cloves, depending on how big the garlic is. So, in the bowl with some garlic, a little extra salt, maybe quarter to half a teaspoon, about a teaspoon of white vinegar. Obviously, you don't have to be exact on this. About a tablespoon of some good olive oil. It comes out slow. That's about right. And we're just going to mix that up. I'm going to give the cucumber another good squeeze. See, just letting it sit with the salt really helps extract a lot of that water. And the reason we want the water out is so that the dip isn't runny. It's in the morning, it's about 10 a.m. and it's gonna go in the fridge for, I don't know, till it's about 6 o'clock. That's why I like to leave this for a bit instead of starting right after that first squeeze, because so much more after the salt addition comes out. And I've done it both ways, and I really like it getting most of the water out that I can. Okay, that's good. Look at that, that's like another, at least half a cup. So now I'm going to add this into my bowl. I'm going to add some white pepper, maybe a quarter teaspoon or more to your taste. And then I'm going to cut up my dill. And I'm just going to use all of this. Get the stems off. I leave a little extra uncut dill to garnish at the end. Okay, here we go. This smells so good. If you find any pieces of stem, just take them out. I like to do this as fine as possible so it doesn't get, big pieces don't get in your teeth when you're eating this dip. And I think it's a requirement of friendship that if you see somebody with some spinach or green dill in their teeth, you have to tell them. So that is going to go into the bowl. And now we're going to do about 2 cups of Greek yogurt. So there's a half. Try and use all of this. And then we're also going to add the lemon juice that we squeezed. Some people don't put lemon juice in as well as having vinegar, but I like the extra flavor. I'm just gonna stir this up. And you can adjust the taste with a little more salt or a little more pepper or a little more lemon. Okay. Get to taste it. It's so fresh and so delicious. And because I like a lot of lemon, it's got a nice zing to it. I'm going to take over warm naan bread. You could make this on your own if you want to. I don't have time. So I'm going to warm this up and take it over covered up. And people can just rip off pieces, or I might cut them up into some smaller chunks and just use it to dip this beautiful dip, tzatziki. And so I'm going to refrigerate this for about almost 6-7 hours. And then I'll put it in a pretty bowl to take over with us. There you go, tzatziki. One of my go-to easy appetizers when we go somewhere. Hope you enjoy this. Dill on the top. And then tzatziki.